Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. This video is for water signs for the month of January 2021. Welcome to 2021, we did it, yay! So if you are a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, you are in the right place. So currently we're in Capricorn season, and Capricorn is ruled by Earth. And we're going to be in Capricorn season until the end of the month when we switch into Aquarius season, which is ruled by air. Aquarius is the water bearer, but they're actually ruled by air. Capricorn's the sea goat, in case you were wondering. So water signs, we're going to take a look at your important dates for the month ahead. And then we'll look at your month via tarot and oracle cards afterwards. So we just had the full moon in Cancer on the 29th of December. So if you're feeling more emotional and more tuned into your home environment, maybe you were doing a lot of cleaning or purging, or just feeling the need to nurture or to be nurtured, that was that Cancer full moon energy. So our first notable date of the month of January, though, is the first of the year, January 1st. And then on the 12th, we have the Capricorn new moon. And this is going to bring up themes of success in your life. How do you activate success? Do you need to do some reviewing and reflecting around success? But that's what that new moon is going to bring up. And that's on the 12th. And then on the 19th, that's when Aquarius season officially begins. And then on the 28th, we have a full moon in Leo. Leo is ruled by fire. And this moon's gonna pose questions like around your creativity, or bring up themes around your creativity, especially around how your creativity supports the collective. And then on the 30th, guess what happens? Mercury goes retrograde on the 30th. So you're going to start to feel the effects of that about 2 weeks before when it's in the shadow. And yeah, first Mercury retrograde of the year, January 30th. I actually don't mind Mercury retrogrades too much. It's just how they affect electronics that I find rather annoying. But that's because Mercury is one of the closest planets to us. And when it moves around, it affects our electromagnetic field. Okay, and that's why it affects electronics. So water signs, let's take a look at your month ahead in tarot. Remember, this is a reading for the collective. It's a general reading for all water signs. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And we're going to look at each week, 2 cards per week for water signs for January 2020. Let's see. Our first card of the month is Magician, the Magician. Stepping into this month with some magic, water signs. Into Judgment. Wow, you got 2 major arcana cards right off the bat. Into the 7 of Wands. Into the 8 of Swords. Third week, Knight of Pentacles. Into the Hanged Man. Beginning of the 4th week, we have the Page of Pentacles. Closing things off with the 2 of Pentacles. A lot of themes in money and finances for you this month, especially towards the end of the second 2 weeks of the month for you water signs. But you start the month off with the Magician. I love that you're beginning your year, your month, 2021 with the Magician, water signs. I feel like you're really starting to feel your potency, your inner resource, your divinity, your alignment, your magic, your ability to create, acknowledging that you are a creator. All of these really empowering feelings, intuitions, inspirations, really moving and motivating you into the beginning of the year. I think Capricorn energy, Capricorn season is feels really good to you, water signs, because earth signs give you stability, you know, gives you grounding. I'm hearing for you to work with smoky quartz, water signs, the beginning of this month. And we have Judgment right after that. I feel like there's going to be a big release for you at the end of the first week of this month, water signs, like having to do with patterns and programs, though, like really, really shifting. And because it's coming up as Judgment, which is a major arcana card, a big theme in your life, where really letting go of some old stuff, old ways of thinking about yourself, like a reprogramming, a deprogramming, a release. Okay, so allow that shift to happen, however that happens, because the beginning of the second week, we have the Seven of Wands here. That shift is going to be like almost immediate. You're going to feel different in your skin. You're going to feel different in your life. You're going to start noticing this in a lot of different ways. I feel like you might be showing up differently. Maybe you, like, your pattern or your program was to be grumpy about something, and maybe you're not grumpy about that thing anymore because you were able to release that idea that you needed to be grumpy about that thing, and now you don't need to be. So just using that as an example. Then at the end of the second week, we have the Eight of Swords. So you've done a lot of work at the beginning of the month, water signs, to really release old programs, old patterns, really feeling into your own magic. But I feel like some old stuff might creep back in with the Eight of Swords there, and that's okay. Maybe you have to play around with that. Maybe you have to push back into it just to really understand that you don't need that anymore. Or you try and put that old stuff back on, it doesn't fit right, it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel comfortable anymore, it doesn't feel good, you know? So, and I don't want you to think of it as taking a step backwards, but maybe it's like you just have to like recreate something, some of that old stuff just for a minute, just so you know for sure that you made the choice to move on from that. And I think by the beginning of the third week with the King of Pentacles here, you will have done just that. You are able to finally walk away, to walk into the new, feeling abundant, feeling prosperous, feeling the potential, up for the adventure. All right, water signs. Trusting your instincts also. I'm hearing the beginning of the third week for you, water signs. Oh, yeah, trusting your instincts. Like really going with your gut. Really. Oh, here we go with another major arcana for you at the end of the third week. We have the Hanged Man. Okay, so this is so interesting because it falls right over or under Judgment. So look at these two cards. very similar, but it's like you're given this opportunity with the Hanged Man to really, really powerfully let go, to just surrender, to understand that control is an illusion, that you really control nothing but how you react to things. You have control over your reactions, your emotions, how you respond to things, yes. But understanding, it's more about understanding the divine flow. And I think that something is going to allow you to really see that and feel that for yourself. And finally, you know, and really trust that, to like really trust fall into the universe. And what's going to do that for you, I'm hearing, is when money starts showing up. Or when, you know, things start materializing in this reality, like money. That's what's going to help you to understand that you can just flow. And that's okay, because you're a water sign. Okay? And that you can let go. You can float on the currents of the universe. Okay? Don't try to control it. Just release yourself into it. And then you have the Two of Pentacles to close this month off for you. This is like there's a shift happening for you at the end of the month, water signs. Something that was once a back burner thought, issue, is going to move to the front. It's going to move to the forefront. All the stuff that you can't, there's like no more hiding. This is about bringing things forward because balance needs to be restored. And I feel like this month for you, water signs, is about preparing yourself to bring yourself into balance into February. But this is the prep work. January is your prep work, okay, water signs? But I feel like you're going to really start to feel that shift within your inner dynamics of creating the reality that you really want to create. This is a big month of releasing fear of the unknown and the idea of control, water signs. This is kind of a big month for you. Okay, now let's take a look at your goddess message for the month, water signs. Let's see what goddess wants to come forward for you this month, water signs. Oh, Unag, easy does it. Oh, you got two. And Dana, High Priestess. So Una says, there is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Releasing, letting go of the idea of control. Thank you, Una. And Dana, High Priestess. Remember, water signs, you are the most intuitive, the most psychically aware, and the most empathic signs of the zodiac. So really honoring that within yourself this month as well. And it says, you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teachings. Okay. Let's see what Ascended Master has a message for you this month, water signs. Ooh, a lot to say all of a sudden. right, water signs. You got fertility. Pan, fertility for this month is your theme. So for this month, as you're really making the space to restore balance or to bring things to balance in the future, this is going to be a very supple time for you to bring in new ideas, to really start to nurture these, planting new seeds within you. And also, let's be honest, this is a very fertile month for you as well, water signs, for procreation of human life and of creativity. So just keeping that in mind. High month of fertility for you. So if you don't want the wee babies, be careful. And let's take a look at your romance angel message for the month of January, water signs. Oh, you deserve love. You are lovable. All right, water signs. Well, I want to thank you all so much for joining me. That was your month in cards. If you want to do one of these one-on-one with me anytime, tarot reading, spirit call, you can book me on my website, tarotbymegan.com. You can find me on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Twitch. I'm Tarot by Megan everywhere, spelt exactly like my channel here. And the links are in the comments, or in the comment below. If you want to leave me a comment, I would love that. And have a happy new year, water signs. I'll see you next month. Have a great January. I'll be back in February. Bye.